You guys can't hear me, right? You
Yeah,
still
we
can't hear
can.
me? Can
No,
you hear me now?
we've been able to hear you the whole time. That's why when you say, "Can you?" Okay, so when
Fuckers.
Oh, this is priceless. Oh.
Is it anything that would be of interest to anybody outside of yourself?
Yeah. Okay. So here's one. This is
Drew.
So my question. All right, I got a question.
That was terrible. What the fuck just happened? So I got by an old man today. Joke
On Tinder?
Yeah, well, sure, that too. So I had to go into town, right? I got a work order. Says the guy needs some work done on his garage. His garage is in the basement of the building. And I walk in, and he's an older man, and he's hobbling around. I'm looking at him, and I'm like, "Yeah, how you doing?" And I look at the stairs that are going up, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, cool, you got one of those motorized roller coaster things." He's like, "Man, I fucking hate that thing." And I'm thinking, like, all right, so the guy's got reduced mobility. He's like thinking of like his lost abilities, like
Yeah.
what he can't do anymore.
Lamenting his
And
downfall.
then I'm watching his face, and he goes, "Ooh," it drives me up the wall. And I'm like, "You,
A taste of your own medicine.
you just,
Fucking.
it fucking got me. You fucking got me."
And I'll tell you, he got the right person.
That is perfect. That
He
was
got the right person.
that's for all the 4 a.m. texts that you send us, you motherfucker, with your stupid fucking jokes.
Oh, you love him. Mm-hmm. But I was just like, and he's like, I had to do something. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Fix the lock, and it makes you wonder, like, these old people, like, you feel bad because, you know, they don't see a whole lot of other people and whatnot. So when a locksmith comes and you come fucking loaded for bear with a joke, I mean, they're fucking priceless.
Had to make the day better.
Oh, it had to.
It's like everything. When you get older, you gotta keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep stretching. You gotta keep active in your brain. You gotta keep active
Grilled cheese sandwich, man.
everywhere. You gotta keep active everywhere. So
Hey man, listen, we don't need poignance in this. Like, just
I'm
have fun with it.
I'm just
Not everything's a lesson, dickface.
I'm just being honest here. It's like there's so many people that just let themselves go to shit, Drew.
You're right.
You
no,
don't
you're right.
do anything,
Here's-
Drew, and your brain atrophies, Drew, and your body atrophies, and you look
atrophies.
you
I'm
look
gonna be like Vladimir. I'm gonna be like Vladimir Lenin.
Okay, are you okay because you misspelled like a motherfucker last week, and this week you're over here saying atrophies? Atrophies is not a word. Atrophy.
Oh yeah.
would-
Is it?
would
Is
work.
it? Is it, Grandma? Is it?
I'm gonna be like Vladimir Lenin. I'm gonna use math to keep my brain sharp as I get older, and I'm gonna do tons of press ups in my prison cell as I age too. Unfortunately, the brain-eating syphilis that unfortunately caused multiple strokes did him no good when it came to doing math and exercise to stay strong. He died young, anyways. Point being, don't get syphilis. What's that?
Are you saying math or math?
Math. Yeah. He could feel so his dad died young, and he could feel his faculties slipping when he was younger than normal. So he would just constantly do math to fucking keep his brain sharp.
I'm gonna do meth.
I'm gonna do so. My line of work that I see, it actually, I see a ton of the elderly who do, like, you see how they've let themselves go. Because, like, you ever have that, like, that feeling within yourself where you're like, and I'm being completely serious here, where you're like, man, I am just a fuck up. Like, I can't do shit right. Like, I'm fucking things up. A lot of time. Okay, good. I'm sorry you can't relate to that. Well, my point being is, like,
Think about that.
as you see people age, you can visibly see the points where they're like, they've allowed themselves to, like, they fucked up this thing and now they are this. So my goal is to stay strong and smart into my elder years, because I see what happens if you don't fucking do it, and it's really bad.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You said not everything has to be a lesson, and that's true. I'm not saying that this has to be a lesson, but we are on that. We're coming down. Okay,
We're
we're
in
on the
that trajectory.
downside.
Yeah, I know.
We're on the
No,
downside.
in your 40s, you're in your prime. It's the 50s and all that. That's when you see that decline.
I feel like we've
a holiday in Tombstone.
we have
You got TB?
we've crested. Okay, fine. If you don't want to say that we're going down, that's fine. But you have to say that we've plateaued.
No, we haven't.
At the very least.
That's 50. 50's over the hill for a reason.
We are fine. You know what we're doing then? We're coasting on the top of that hill.
Nope.
And
You
then
know
you're
that
about,
shit?
You're about
Nope.
ready to go
That's-
down the roller coaster.
That's
Are you still
45 to 50. We're still on those like ticks up where the ticks get slower. Tick.
Listen, Brandon.
Substantially slower.
Brandon is eating dinner at fucking 3:30 in the afternoon. Okay,
First of all, it's supper.
4:30 in the fucking morning, dude.
do you know that you don't have to be? You only have to be 18 to join AARP. That's it.
First of all, dude,
That's gonna be my present to you for your birthday, Brandon. Is a AARP membership. But you don't get
Watch him
benefits.
use
You're
that.
gonna be mad at me for fucking eating my fish sticks at fucking 4:00 in the afternoon.
You don't get benefits until you turn 55. You can join at any age.
Peas.
You don't get any benefits.
They get stuck in my dentures.
So keep yourself active. That's what we've determined in your brain, in your health.
Yeah, but,
Sorry, go ahead.
well, we were discussing this a little bit earlier, but it's like keeping active can also have its downsides, right? It's like if you go too hard, look at all these guys that are fucking roofing. Look at these guys that are in the fucking trades. These are hard jobs. These things take a fucking toll on your goddamn body.
Good thing you're a locksmith.
Yeah, okay, dude. I'm hanging doors with 100 pounds of glass in them by myself.
Dude, you're a fucking monster. You got those gorilla chimpanzee arms, luckily.
Motherfucker.
He does so. That's
He's like, can somebody get these open?
he's trying to. He knows that we're not. You're being.
Somebody get these grocery doors. Brandon's like, I got it.
That's a compliment. At the same time, he's still annoyed with it.
Yeah, I'm still annoyed with it. Just fucking deal with you two assholes.
B, that's what I was saying the other day when we were at the fucking shooting range, was that the only thing that was missing was a treacherous fucking ruck march afterwards.
Yeah.
We could make that happen.
Do we really want to?
I kind of do. I miss it, man. You don't miss that?
No, my knees are shot, bro.
Fuck your knees. We'll put you on one of those segways.
The Army did that already. I don't need any more of that.
So what were we talking about? Roofing, because that's supposed to be
Oh.
a topic.
Yeah. So the other day I got this. I stay active on like the job posting websites and whatnot.
Tinder.
And I had this roofing company reach out to me to ask if I was interested
Grindr.
in sale. This roofing company reached out and was like interested in fucking sales for this roofing company. And it's like grassroots sales too. So it's door to door, right? Fucking, you only get paid commission. It's like, job's not for you if you're not comfortable with getting paid commission based off your effort, this, that, and the other. And here's the deal. The line of work that I'm in, I deal with a ton of roofers, and I'm going to tell, and this is my public service announcement to everybody. This is the clip that I want on the internet, because if you have somebody knock on your door from a roofing company, they're going to say this line to you. Hey, do you remember that storm we had 6 months ago? Let me get this 18-year-old kid up on your roof to see if there's any storm damage from that roof. And the second they see a single lifted fucking, chip core, anything, folded shingles, lifted shingle, and they're going to be like, yep, there it is right there. There's your storm damage. Call your insurance company, and you only have to pay your deductible, which is probably only $1,000, and we'll replace your entire roof for you. So they're playing the numbers game here, right? So now fucking Joe Snuffy sees everyone else in the fucking neighborhood filing claims. One guy got his roof replaced. Why don't I get my roof replaced? But yours gets denied, okay? Because your roof is fine. We send an adjuster out there. That's not storm damage. When was that hailstorm? So now you've got a denied claim on your insurance policy, and now they're going to start looking at you. If you file it within the first year of having your home, they're going to cancel your policy. If you have other homeowners claims, they're going to cancel your policy. So these roofing companies are walking around telling you to file frivolous claims, knowing that a lot of them are going to get denied, but the one or two that may work, they're going to get the job. No, they're going to get paid $25,000, $30,000 on that job from insurance. Not to say if there's damage, fix it, right? If it's storm damage, fix it. But understand that this is a scheme that most roofing companies have. You know how many companies we have in our area? I can't even tell you. We don't need that many roofers out here. Some dickhead's like, I want to start a company. All I know how to do is fucking slap a roof together. Oh, well, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to pay some fucking stupid 18-year-old kid to climb up there and say, yep, that's storm damage. File a claim against your insurance. That's my point. And here's the thing, is they're preying a lot on the elderly, right? The elderly tend to be the people with money. So
Our economy, so they can suck it. So
well, here's my deal. This shit's predatory. It's a fucking scam. I've had them knock on my door, and I'm so happy I work where I work because of that alone. Because if I didn't know any better, I could have been like, oh shit, look at that. All right, yeah, let's. What's a claim? Fuck, who cares, right? I have $1,000 deductible. Who gives a shit? I'll pay $1,000 for a $25,000 roof. Like,
let me pause you there. In what world does a roof cost $25,000, my friend?
in the world that I live in,
Yeah, what are you talking about, man? Roofs are fucking expensive.
I process this shit all day long. Your average, you're paying for a roof, labor, parts, fucking all of it. You're gonna pay around $25,000 on average nowadays. I spent $50 on gas today. I drive a 4-cylinder.
Okay, well, I spent 60. I also drive a 4-cylinder, but that's neither here nor there. I got a tree fell on my garage, like fucking left 2 walls standing out of a garage, and I got that bitch rebuilt for $35,000.
Okay. Yep. And that's a pretty simple structure, right?
Well, so are we, but I mean,
It's a frame structure. You're probably talking about a 2-slope fucking
truss roof.
truss roof. That's gable.
No,
So that's a gable roof. You're talking about 2 peaks or 1 peak. That's a gable.
one peak goes the entire length of the building.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
So it's like 3 tier, like. So you have 2.
the whole way through.
Yeah, that's a gable.
No, the gable sticks out of off of 90 perpendicular off of your main roof line.
I got to picture it. You got a picture of your shed?
I got a picture.
Either way,
That's my
what are we
picture.
talking? We're talking about 3. What are we talking? 3-tab shingle on 2 fucking surfaces? Yeah, you're gonna spend minimal money on that.
I also got the roof done on my house when we first moved in, and that's 3 levels,
Mhm.
2 skylights, and that was under 10.
Who'd you use? And what is it?
Listen.
Composition?
Okay, first of all, this is all anecdotal because my roof was $20K, I think, 10 or 15 years ago. Same thing.
Did they replace the decking? What did they fucking do?
The one
No.
in New York?
Yeah.
Who
So
the fuck did you hire? And I bet you they saw you coming a mile away.
listen, we know that roof pricing is high. And that's besides the point. I'm trying to get back to the point here that you're saying we're running scams. We're not running scams. People are running scams on roofing that are preying on the elderly. And Brandon says, good, fuck them because they're elderly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucked everything else up.
But yes, the elderly a lot. They fall into this shit.
So, I mean, is this more prevalent? Is this roofing scam that you're talking about? I'm curious.
It just seems to be popular. It seems to be the one people like. It's a good like, it's awkward knocking on someone's door to make a sale, right? Like I've never done door-to-door sales, but I don't like talking to people. Over
door
the
knocking
fucking
is
phone.
the fucking worst. Okay,
It is the worst, right? So what's a good icebreaker? Hey, you remember that fucking hailstorm we had 6 months ago?
Okay, but how often are
Every 2
hailstorms?
weeks, Ollie. Every 3 weeks, somebody's out there trying to sell fucking solar panels or fucking roofs or something.
And I mean, you have a lot of hailstorms in West Virginia area that you think you can knock on doors and sell. This sounds like, I mean, like,
Okay, well, let's talk about this then. We can go farther because we spent $19 billion, I want to say. No, somewhere. A lot in West Virginia claims for shit that 10 years ago we wouldn't have seen. This is climate change, buddy. And we're seeing this in the insurance world because now we're getting fucking tornado storms. We're getting microbursts that you never got in this valley 10 years ago. But now we're getting them because of fucking climate change. So you're fucking right, we are. I was out hunting a week and a half ago. It's spring. It's beautiful. The morning was beautiful. It was warm. And then all of a sudden, a fucking sleet storm out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a month, like a week and a half ago. Yeah, we get crazy fucking weather through here. And we're in the Shenandoah Valley, right? So, like, the storms that come through this valley are enormous.
Yeah.
so
they fuck a lot
so
of
you,
shit up.
you're saying that this roofing scam problem is going to be worse then?
Well,
Yeah, it's going to keep getting worse. But here's the thing: is insurance is combating it, so now they're denying more claims too, because we're like, fuck, we're paying so much in claims. Like, what the fuck?
not just that, but you also got fucking. It's not always done by human beings either. You've also got fucking AI filters and shit like that. So before a claim even gets to a human being, it's got to go through like your fucking algorithms to see if it even qualifies first, and then it's reviewed by a human being. I mean, it's like the fucking whole Luigi thing all over again.
The what?
The whole Luigi thing.
Oh, Mangione. I don't know how it works for other insurance companies. For us, you talk to a human. You talk to a human. That human asks you a series of questions regarding the claim that are relevant to what you're doing. And the only things that technically count as claims is sudden and catastrophic fucking events. So I have one I'm dealing with right now. Guy hired a contractor to do some work in his house. He had just a random nail fucking shot through a copper pipe and has been slowly leaking water into this guy's subfloor, into the back of his walls, like for a long time. I don't even know how long. And now he calls me to make a claim. And I said, hey man, listen, you're going to want to reach out to the contractor first. He's going to be the one liable for this. It's his nail that went through the copper piping. Right? He's like, no, I just want to make it through my insurance, make it simple. He was crying, shit like that. And I'm like, it's not a good idea. You've got a $5,000 deductible. No, it's fine. I'll handle that. Here's the deal. They're probably going to deny his claim because it wasn't sudden, nor it was catastrophic, but it wasn't sudden. So you're missing part of the algorithm here. Now he's going to get that. He's within a year of having his homeowner's policy, so they're going to cancel him for making a claim.
So I see two things here. I see the concept of insurance being an issue because people pay for the insurance. They expect to be able to use the insurance even in egregious situations where it seems like, like, what am I paying for insurance for? This is like the health insurance.
And you're penalized when you use it.
Exactly. What am I paying for this shit for? If I'm penalized when I'm using it, when I'm trying to use it, I get denied on my claims. We're talking about all sorts of insurance here. And I think that's a pretty big frustrating thing because a lot of people are feeling squeezed with costs, prices, insurance, healthcare, all sorts of issues. So you're probably going to see more of this issue being prevalent because people, are upset. And let's just face it, houses are getting older. Not a lot of new houses are being built. Accidents are happening, more often, and people are becoming more poor in the sense that, like you just said, gas costs you $60.
Doesn't go as far.
Exactly. Guess how much gas cost me? $105. Okay. It fucking sucks. It fucking blows. So I see this being a bigger problem, and the real question is, in my mind, where's the pushback? Right? I said this in the text, but the rich people. The Rockefellers, the last time this was, 100 years ago, all of this shit was happening. The Spanish flu, the stock market crashing, speculation, rich people out of control, that sort of thing. But the difference was back then, the Rockefellers and the Vanderbilts would fund public initiatives to give themselves a good name, right? libraries, public goods, all sorts of things, statues and works, parks donated, land donated to keep the rabble from hanging them. Nowadays, number one, I don't see that. I just see greed, 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 greed. Number two, they're not contributing anything towards public good. They're taking, and things are getting worse. And number three, whether or not the revolution is coming through the government or social, I feel like we're about ripe for
Well,
something.
let's go back on your question to start with. Why even have it if this is what it is? You have it because you legally have to have it. If you have a home and that home has a mortgage, you have got to have insurance on it to protect that loan because they want to get their money back if something happens. Same with a car with a loan on it. You have to have insurance on it. A car without a loan, you don't have to cover like property damage, comp and collision, but you have to have liability. But here's another question too, is because now you've got uninsured coverage, you've got underinsured coverage in case you get hit by somebody without insurance or without enough insurance. And then their question is, well, why would I want to have that if I'm paying for other people being irresponsible? You are, but if you don't do it and they hit you, you're fucked. So what do you do? What do you want to do? You want to come out of pocket 10 grand yourself to repair your vehicle? Or do you want to...
Listen, that makes sense. I think
the whole side of the mountain and live in that.
I think people would agree with that, and some people go, I don't give a fuck about other people. Like your point, I understand your point about I want to protect myself more. Other people are like, fuck other people. But what about the denials? What about the problem that you were saying? Like Brandon says, AI denials.
Red tape bureaucracy.
We know, listen,
Usually.
we know that it exists because first of all, we're not fucking stupid. But second of all, we know they want to keep every single penny that they can. It's not a conspiracy. There's no conspiracy theory here. They try to actively deny everything that you submit if they can. So how do you get out of that system where it's like, look, there's a give and take. This is what we purchase insurance for. You guys get money, but also you got to give some money in order to, cover these differences here.
Can you Google how much the CEO of State Farm made last year?
I probably can.
Here's one thing I want to go over if we're going to stay on this topic. Is I have a client I'm working with who had a glass.
Give me another insurance company that's comparable. Geico?
Allstate, Geico, Progressive, USAA.
Not USAA, they're not so big.
Okay, so we got.
They are. I see the numbers. They're just as big as we are.
So
we're the oldest.
Here we go. Allstate, Thomas J. Wilson's compensation 2024 was $26 million.
There we go. Now I have a customer who had a glass issue, right? No deductible, nothing. All we have to do is go, hey, SafeLight, can you go replace this guy's glass? So we have one of our reps. He decided to go with one of our other ones. I'm not going to name. They put in a window for him. He said it's like looking through a funhouse mirror. Everything's distorted. Everything's fucked up. So they replace it. They put in a second one. These are non-OEM glass, by the way, non-OEM.
Cheap glass.
The second one catches fire. So he's like, hey, this one just caught fire. It was something with the wiring between the bottom of the glass and where it meets with the car. Catches fire. So we're like, hey, can we switch from them to SafeLight? SafeLight has now brought him 4 non-OEM glass, and they all look like funhouse mirrors. I'm fighting tooth and nail to get this guy approval for OEM glass on one fucking car. Yet, CEO made millions less. There is a massive disparity. You guys, it's a massive issue. Insurance is also one of those things where you can pay into it, and it's another big issue that people have with it. That's why I'm bringing it up. You could pay into it for one day, and we'll pay $35,000 for you like that. Or you can have us for 30 years, never make a claim. Now you've paid in over $30,000 yourself, and then all of a sudden you have to make a claim and it gets denied.
Which is what I'm saying. Like, so there's got to be. I understand the need for it. I really do. But I'm just saying, like, the disparity and discrepancy between abuse is a problem. And let's go back to my facts for a second here because I just fixed Google.
Can I
No. Just real quick. Highest paid insurance CEOs. HCSC, which I think this is a healthcare company, 40 million. United Health Group, the new guy that took over after the Luigi thing, 26 million. State
Oh,
Farm,
they give him a pay cut.
24 million. Cigna, 23 million. Slide Insurance, 21 million. Geico is 15 million, and State Farm is 24 million.
So we're all between 15 and 25.
15 and
million.
Yep. And so my point to all of this is simple. When we talk about the education system in America, since this is something you are legally required to have, you should be required to take courses on how insurance works. That way you don't get fucked over in the future, because knowledge is power. Understand how like what does good coverage mean? What the fuck does that? What's good insurance? What does that mean? Like what is
actually covered by my policy?
what's covered by my policy?
Oh, dear God.
If I get into an accident, how do I know what to do? Because most people call me, I just got into an accident, I don't know what to do. All right, well, break down the scenario for me and we'll fucking walk you through it. It shouldn't come down to the time when the shit's hit the fan that you're like, oh, fuck, now what do I do? For something like this, if you are legally required to carry insurance, you should have early education on it. And it's fucked up because that's only one tiny facet of life. Balancing a checkbook, raising a family, keeping a job. They don't teach you any of that shit.
Cooking, paying
Yeah.
taxes.
Okay, but when
But what date was the Magna Carta signed into fucking effect?
here's another thing though. When you drive a car, just like a big truck, you're responsible for everything on that car. Oil, windshield washer fluid, tires, all of it, you are technically responsible for it. On the big trucks, the semis and everything like that, anything that goes wrong is automatically their fault. They lose their license, right?
Yeah.
That's part of the kit and caboodle. When you step on the road, I mean, there is a level of insurance. There's a level of personal responsibility that comes into play when you read these things. I mean, you guys know my dad. He was like, read every line of everything you sign.
Yep.
It fucking sucks. It's not fun. Nobody wants to read this shit. Yeah, it's boring as fuck, but when you read it, you understand, like, oh, hey, what's this, what's that, what's important, what's not important, but it's all part
When
of
we were kids,
what life is.
he got insurance on all of our equipment. He did personal articles for the speakers. I remember that, and I was like, why the fuck is he doing that? Oh, I get it now. Insurable interest.
Teenagers handling your fucking electronic equipment. Yeah, I can understand that.
Or with water. Remember how mad he would get if we had water near that shit, dude? Like,
Oh my God.
like during shows. But I get it.
Oh, I totally understand.
I don't want to fucking replace all that.
If you paid for it, it's part of that, like, it's what makes sense. Yeah, I mean, but
Got to protect your investment.
exactly, and also, I mean, it's the line of learning, because as a stupid kid, you don't appreciate how much things cost until you got to pay for that shit yourself, and then you're like, holy fuck. Number one, I'm either getting by with shitty stuff, or I'm, when you work your ass off and bust your balls and pay for something, then you're like, nobody's coming near this motherfucking thing. That's
why I keep everything away from everyone and everything. You guys can't see my treasures.
That's just part of life. One thing,
I want to say your treasures. That just sounds creepy and weird.
without
Insured as junk for $50 million.
getting lectury again, I just wanted to point out something here. So, you know how they were paid $20 million and all of this stuff. Just want to go through the 2024 financial highlights. State Farm reported a net income of $5.3 billion for 2024. Geico was
Probably a deficit.
6.8 billion in 2025, and Allstate had a first quarter 2026. No, I mean, that's too early. First quarter 2026 profit of 2.46 billion.
The first fucking quarter. That is
First-
absolutely disgusting.
First quarter.
We were going over sales numbers in my office the other day, and my coworker, Steven, he was going through his sales figure and in the 2.5, 3 years he's been with this office, he's grossed the office over $1 million by himself in sales. And my first question is, where's that 10% $100,000 bonus that comes from grossing $1 million on? Because our office makes around $7 million a year. That's about the business we do. It's about $7 million a year.
Was there a 10% bonus, or did they not get it?
Our kickback from that is around 8%, and I think even less now that we lost an incentive. I think they're trying to push the agents out and going into the USAA Geico model, where you can just call online and deal with it all rather than going to an agent. So what I think they're doing is pushing out old agents, relicensing new agents with very specific titles that you have to have, like financial, life, all that shit. Right? So I think they're pushing out the old people by de-incentivizing and paying them less. And even next year, when we go to this new what's called a mod system, now they're not going to get kickback commissions until everything is issued. So where now they just do it. Now you just get it. So they're slowly squeezing money from these agents. We're just money filters. An agency is nothing more than a money filter. And here's that little bit that you can have, but the rest comes to us. It's fucked. It's all fucked.
Damn.
I mean, look, that is the nature of capitalism and business, right?
We're in late stage.
What?
We're in late stage.
Well, okay. So the difference is accountability. And that's my point with saying this is like, look, I get the need for insurance. We're going to circle back to my first point. I get the need for insurance. I get the need for some of the stuff. I get the need that profits are existing, all of this stuff. Like, it's like taxes. If you pay your taxes and you see your taxes being used in a way that benefits everybody, or even some people, let's just say some group of people, you can feel good about the fact that it's like, well, I paid taxes. Taxes are helping. They're actually paving the fucking roads. But when they're not paving
military-industrial complex system,
when they're spending it on missiles and bombing little children's schools, then we got a fucking problem, right? This is the same.
Are you talking about like how the U.S. like we see Iran or these smaller countries doing something, we fucking drop bombs. Hey, fucking you stop it.
There's collateral damage.
Daddy says no, you can't have that.
It's the level of greed. The level of greed has increased too much. It used to be a level of greed that was like acceptable. When there's an acceptable level of greed,
family friendly.
you can be like, okay, somebody's
you could be racist, still make money.
Somebody has a little bit more than money than me. I'm okay with that. But now it's like, this is exorbitant. This is too much.
Again, the disparity is fucking glaring.
It's too much. It's too much. And now we're going, wait a minute, right?
Well, of course, where's the revolution?
Right now we're in the
Fat and happy, man. Everybody's too fat and happy.
right now we're in the end stage of everybody's trying to scam to take their piece, right? Because everybody's just scamming. The scams are coming from the top. They're going all the way down, and then you got the roof knockers. Matter of fact, Brandon and I are starting our own roofing company. If you guys want to, this is a plug for a roofing company.
We hired this dumb dude named Andrew. He's just going to knock on your door and ask you about a storm from 9 months ago.
Sounds vaguely like Jesse Ventura because he's been hit in the head too many times by.
Was there a storm? Did you guys have a storm here?
Do you guys remember this storm that came? I believe it originated in Mexico.
Down in the Baja.
Right. So.
But no, I mean, we had.
Actually, I wanted to say Mississippi, but it's a hard word for me.
Missouri's even harder.
Missouri.
Jay got it.
I'm trying not to laugh.
No, I fucking got it too, dick face. Moving on.
It's cool.
So,
we have a hard time acquiring and maintaining personnel, partially because of what they're willing to pay, and partially because of what people are willing to do for said work. Upward mobility is a problem. We had recently hired a young guy. He's not even 20 years old, and he was working with us, busting his ass. The kid was a great worker. He's doing everything right. Had to nose to the grindstone, head down, pushing through, getting shit done. And we're about to lose him to one of those companies like what you were just talking about with those roofers, because they're telling him he can make 150 large a
That's
year.
right. Based on your work ethic.
Based on your work ethic and based on what you can sell.
Yep.
It's his truck.
Call your insurance company.
It's his gas. So now if you're using your truck, your personally owned vehicle for commercial purposes, and you get into a car accident and you don't have any commercial coverage,
Well, there's an addendum here. If it's used over 50% of your driving for commercial purposes, then you have to put a rider on there for that. That's just a simple rider you can add on to your existing private passenger policy. If you are in an accident during work hours, you're covered, no problem. But to your point, Brandon, if you get into an accident on company time and you don't have that rider on there, guess whose claim is getting denied?
your claim is.
Who's going to teach that to the kid? Where's he going to learn that? Because you don't just know that.
No, but you know what? This is one of those things. Like, you're talking about life lessons here, and those are some things that people should technically go through. It's okay, not that I'm advocating for mandatory military experience, but it's almost like one of those things where it's like some things should be mandatory. Starting a small business feels like it should be mandatory because you understand certain things about business in general, right? I'm not saying everybody
Well,
should.
the
I'm just-
idea of buying into a business and doing the necessary steps to make it grow.
No, I'm talking about the idea of just running it because you see responsibility and the levels of what it takes to be in charge of things,
I
responsible
wouldn't
for
buy
things.
an ice cream cone from half the kids in this fucking neighborhood.
That's
don't tell
and,
me every one of them should have a business.
and that's true. That's true because not every business is gonna succeed. That is the lifeblood of our society. Is that at least maybe an attempt needs to be done. Just kind of like, not saying mandatory military service, but like sometimes there's discipline and things that come from
compulsory business ownership,
that need to happen.
compulsory sole proprietorship,
well, maybe-
proprietorship.
Feel that it needs to go to that extreme where you're the sole proprietor. However, everybody should work fucking. What are the three places? A fucking gas station, fucking a McDonald's fast food joint, or
Right.
you got to be wait staff,
Right,
or a
right.
cook.
That's
I mean, you got to do all.
That's
of
where I
it.
cut my teeth in all of those, except the gas station.
that is like, for us, especially in a poor area, your fucking fast food job was your first job that was meant to fucking suck. Your shoes are covered in grease. You're tired from standing all fucking day and people are yelling at you. It's part of the experience of
The smell when you get home on your
Oh, dear
clothes.
God, you just smell
Remember
like
the
fries.
fryer grease?
Oh God, I didn't eat it. I
It, like-
didn't eat it at fast food for
So,
fucking years.
it permeated the fucking clothes and the skin. It made such smooth, baby soft skin, though, you know?
So
Yeah,
here's the deal.
burns.
So I ended up going off on a claims representative. Remember that I was telling you guys about that glass claim today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I ended up going off on a claims rep today about this, but it was exacerbated. So you know how in my text I said school issues for the kids?
Yeah.
Over the last 2 days, our county has been on lockdown. Our schools, they get into school, they're there for about an hour, and then they go into lockdown because they're getting calls threatening individual schools in our county, saying we have bombs planted outside and AR-15s ready to kill everybody that comes out. So now they put the entire county schools of ours on lockdown. And now my kids are in lockdown. All of my kids' schools get locked down. And now they're living in this. So the last few days have been tense. And then this dickhead not refusing to do OEM. It all boiled to a head. And I ended up going off on some people today. And my coworker said, hey, why don't you get out? So I left work, went to the VA, and made an appointment with my therapist took a breather, went back to work. Life has been fucking nuts. I don't know. In Jefferson County, Jay, I see you Googling.
No, I'm not.
Okay. So this is what our kids are dealing with. Is the stress of sending your kids to a place where they have to deal with that shit. Then what do? Do you homeschool? I mean,
I've met some
what are you
of
gonna?
these parents,
Don't
and that's
live in.
what that's the-
I know, dude. We're not homeschooling our kids. But my point is, like, you have these don't live in fear people, and then you have the logical thinkers of like, okay, well, what's the fucking, what are they doing? So it's been an international phone number making these calls. We're not the only county getting these. Are people probing? Are they looking to see what our procedures are? Looking to see when our Board of Education gets complacent and says, hey, we've seen this a lot, don't worry about it. Then that's when something happens. Are they looking to see how we respond to situations like this? So my kids are on a non-traditional learning day tomorrow. So now they can't even go to school.
Not for nothing, but it doesn't take a rocket surgeon to hop on a VPN and spoof where the fuck you're calling
I understand that. And that's exactly, it's a fucking VPN. Obviously, it's got to be a VPN. It's not somebody from fucking Sri Lanka calling, excuse me, sir, I have AR-15 and I planted bombs in this exit, this exit. It's like, we're a middle school in fucking West Virginia.
I think one of the questions should be how easy. So listen, I gotta be honest. My first thought is obviously there's no threat, but how easy is it for kids? It says man. I did Google it after you asked me, but it says a man made the call. What sort of dude is making these calls? Like, either it's
probably the same guy who every time our fucking agent posts on Facebook, he responds with middle fingers. It's probably that fucking guy. Every post.
This is what I'm saying.
Never misses.
Social media. Social media is ruining. It's ruining everything because, like, back in our day, we would never. I mean, who would really dreamed of fucking making a phone call, a bomb threat to the school, right?
Any kid that was ready to fail that fucking
You
school.
but did
Final.
you? I mean, seriously, like I feel like the level of extremism is getting higher in some ways because the ability to see this is also getting higher in the sense of like, we're advertising, people are excited. It's just a prank, bro. And so now we're in this era where it's like, yeah, it's like the Timmy got shot yesterday because, you know, it's not a big deal because a kid gets shot at school every day type of thing. And you're like, what the fuck kind of world is this where we're normalizing this instead of being like, this is a once in a lifetime, once in a generation thing. This is like every Tuesday for us, right?
This is just our cultural norm.
Right.
And it's because this morning I was driving my daughter to school, the same school she got locked down in yesterday. Just be like, oh, this is just our normal day. It felt like our just normal day. And then it happened again.
You can take her out of school. You can keep her home. You can put her in a new school. But the fucked up thing is that it can happen in any of those places.
It's unpredictable. You can't predict it.
Yeah. So it's like, where do you truly turn? Because if you don't send her to school, are you being fucking paranoid? Or if you don't send her,
I know. This is my reality right now. You're not telling me anything I don't know.
No,
we've all sent our children to American public schools, so we all know. It's a point where I don't know if I'm going to look down the road in 10, 15 years and my kids be like, damn, Dad, why did you still send us to school even though you knew that shit happens? That's a reality. How do you explain that? I'm all open for fucking suggestions. What do you say to them? Other than like, we're just trying to keep you in a normal environment. Is that normal environment me being in a fishbowl and then somebody outside of it with an AR?
Unfortunately, the only way you can really answer that question is with another question is like, what am I supposed to do? Because we're living in unprecedented times.
I refuse to live like, what am I supposed to do? Fuck that. There's always an answer. There's always a solution. And even if it's the wrong one, fucking figure it out.
listen.
What am I supposed to do? Is the reason I've got multiple nephews right now in trouble, fucking incarcerated, because the general attitude was, well, what do? You fucking do something about it. You act.
Right.
That's what you do. Instead of being complacent and be like, well, it's out of my fucking hands. Like, that's not what you do. You find a fucking solution that works for you, your family, like, and I'm not trying to go off on you guys. It's just I'm frustrated with this shit. I got fucking nephews in trouble, incarcerated, fucking
It's now
this
becoming
bullshit.
a
Like,
socio-political issue, though. Here's the problem.
Well,
It's
I've been
listen,
politicized.
oh, yeah,
Well,
there's
no.
no getting away from it.
there's no getting away from it because look, when the big ice rush was happening, Nina dropped out of her college. She had, I mean, it's community college, so it's kind of like who gives a fuck. It was free, all this
Is she
stuff.
gonna be okay?
Huh?
Is she gonna be okay?
Well, we were
Okay.
we were concerned for her. We're like, Neen, you know, she's going to school in a city where there was potential reports.
A ton.
She's
of rage in
brown.
your city.
I'm nervous for her because she's outwardly brown. And so we're like, maybe you may want to just, you know, go online. She couldn't go online, so she had to drop
Inwardly,
out
what?
and lose a fucking semester, right? Just lost a semester. She had to go,
Yeah.
she's now going online to a different college, right? Because it's easier than it is to fucking worry about it. But then the whole ICE thing kind of, let's just say, blew over in a way. There's atrocities committed, but hey, we're going to brush that over. They're not attacking people right now and dragging them out in the street and shooting them like they were. So now it's like, geez, did I overreact by suggesting that she should drop out? And did we overreact and she did? It's like fucking COVID all over again, where you're losing these times in your life because of these crazy fucking things created by politicians. This is the problem. ICE was not a problem in years past where they were dragging people out and shooting them and you were worried just because you're an American but you're brown. Now we're really approaching these socio-political economic climates where we're like, this is a real fucking problem. And do we isolate ourselves, right? You're going homeschooling. Do I isolate myself to keep my kids safe? Do I continue to push them and my kids are like, what the fuck were you doing? It's a no-win situation. Even if you were to run for fucking Congress, this is the next one. I'm like, if I was running for Congress or I was in Congress, we've seen right now how ineffective they've been at anything. They haven't done a goddamn thing on either side. I'm not saying like one side, two sides, same side. They're fucking terrible everywhere. You hear a quip
from the football.
from Bernie Sanders and yeah, you're like, he makes sense. And that's it. You don't see action. You're like, I agree with that, but where's the fucking result?
Where's the action? Anybody can theorize.
There's no result. It's just like you and I right here sitting here going, you know, we should probably, I don't know, get rid of the top leadership, put in some better ones. Okay, but who's going to do that? Nobody's stepping up. Nobody's stepping
Prove
up.
that you're a better leader. How?
Nobody's stepping
You
up.
you don't have the funding to do it. You don't have the funding to prove that you're a better leader and
Which-
to become more popular.
Which brings us back around to Luigi. We need a cult of Luigiism, I think, is maybe a couple. Let's get a couple.
Listening. Nah, that's his idea.
Let's get it. Maybe they'll get the point after a while, right? Maybe they'll get their point after like 4, right? One wasn't enough.
Let's just take a step back. I mean, these same people living in the same times. Look at the fucking French. When those people, like, they're trying to increase the age before they're able to retire for, I guess, their former Social Security. Those motherfuckers rioted in the damn streets. And did not go to work. They didn't do anything. They went, they fucking kicked ass, took names, rioting in the streets. We're here scrolling fucking TikTok, fucking looking at Facebook Marketplace, going to fucking Chipotle, getting our Starbucks, fucking...
Wondering if we're not doing enough. That's absolutely a problem. I mean, No Kings was another one. It was like, you went to the No Kings thing. Yay, No Kings. Fuck this guy. Yay.
In October, and then it was what? Who did that? That's like 2 weeks ago. What the fuck?
It was
I
like,
gotta learn this new dance on the tickety tack.
okay, we all agree that there's people that shouldn't be in power. Now what? Now fucking what? This is where I'm at, and it's like, hey, is anybody actually gonna do anything, or are we just gonna virtue signal, put a fucking selfie on TikTok where I'm like, I'm at the No Kings, I don't agree,
Fuck,
peace.
it's like the Office when they fucking did the Mussolini speech. Fucking blood alone moves the wheels of history.
Which is why I'm saying maybe a cult of Luigiism, maybe a couple, just a
Come
couple.
on. Hey, look, if he ends up in a ditch, we're gonna know why. Just
Fuck him, I'll go.
yeah, fuck.
Fuck him. I'd rather die for something than fucking sit here on my fat fucking ass. and
That's what
keep
it
eating
used to be.
Chipotle. I mean,
Don't tread on me, all this fucking. That's where we used to
Yeah,
be.
I'm not fucking. I'm not. How do I separate? I'm not. Okay, I'm conservative, but not Republican. Does that work?
I think a lot of people
what
are.
you're meaning is you're a right-leaning centrist because we really do not have anything that's remotely left.
But I'm also very liberal in many ways. I'm fucking for social shit.
I know. I think a lot of people. You're basically conservative in a way, not the political term conservative, but you're conservative as a person in your natural, like, I'm reserved, I'm a polite, I'm people are private and they deserve that, but you're also more like a liberal in the sense that, not again political, but like, hey, we should have social programs that help fucking people and actually do something for
Fucking all of it.
Yeah.
To take care of the people that can't. Because I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, but I thought the ethics of America of our great country was to help the premier poor. You're hungry. You're tired.
That used
I
to
thought-
be.
I thought that's who we were because I don't fucking see that.
A lot of these motherfuckers are still living post 9/11.
I'm not paying for their shit. Fuck them. Whoever
That's-
paid for my shit. Well, I got some fucking terrible news for you.
Listen,
Did you know that fire department that came when your house caught fire?
Well, I don't believe in social programs. Well, motherfucker, look at these roads that are fucking pristine.
our
You know that suspension on your lifted truck with the nuts?
our catchphrase is now "fuck you, pay me." Okay, that's it's been like that, but it's even more "fuck you, pay me" now than it's ever been. Hence the roofing scams, because we're in this end stage scamming of "fuck you, pay me." Hey, can I get a little bit of that? Hey, can I get a little bit of this? Everybody's trying to scam, and we're on our way down because Rome is fucking burning and Trump's fiddling. So
It's not just him. Again, we talked about this the other day.
You
People
mean-
selling off our fucking land and our water systems and we got data centers getting built not far from the house. Now there goes potential tainting our water, electric bills.
animals, all that shit in the area.
Absolutely.
To make like 3 jobs, because I tell you what, that thing practically runs itself. You need 3 people on site at all times.
Oh, they need to build it first. Well, okay, that job lasts a year.
Not
year and a
yeah.
half.
And the fucked up thing is the people that are working on it are the fucking
They're the
it's those
bullshit-
there's a very specific type of person that does that job.
Wait,
We talk about working to get your own fucking interest.
Excuse me.
And I'm like, didn't I just see you out in the woods the other day? Like, I'm sorry, man, didn't I see you with a fucking Go Trump fucking hat on, but you're sitting here participating in the thing that's gonna fucking give your children cancer?
participating in the thing that's going to run the robot husk one day that will replace what you do, because it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Listen,
Fuck you, man. God's got me.
3 years ago, they were talking
I'd rather
about
be hunting.
the exponential difference that AI does in repetitive tasks of like a robot moving an arm from here to here, right? Because the machine learning has to figure that out. It went from months of figuring this out to days to hours, right? So really the only thing that's limiting this so far, this crazy Terminator future, is only going to be making the kinematics work. And when that's down to a handful of moments, It's like the fucking Matrix. You load the chip in, bzz, I know Kung Fu. Well, guess who knows Kung Fu? That fucking metal husk over there that's going to kick the fucking shit out of you because you're fucking over the hill and can't do that
All
shit
right,
anymore.
a fucking Illuminati guy. Fucking listen, I'm not saying it can't happen, but
I'm being fucking honest, man. That's why Tesla's not making cars anymore, but they're making fucking robots.
are they not making cars anymore? I don't follow that fucking idiot.
Yes, they stopped making cars because all they're doing is making the fucking robots. Or they stopped making, like, they're not making anything but the goddamn Cybertrucks and,
I would have thought they'd stop making that because that was like one of their worst performing vehicles, but what do I know? I thought the Model 3 was going to be...
they have stopped producing S and X models and now they're offering AI and robotics, specifically the Optimus humanoid robot. Custom orders are closed and they're only selling off the inventory. So that means Model E is the only one left, right? Model
Here's
3.
what I will say. Here's what I will say. I do support the administration fucking silencing at least one person. I'm for that one. We could fucking get that guy can fucking go back. Where the fuck he came from.
They could pick a couple. They could pick a couple. Like if they, this is what I'm talking about.
Obviously.
Just a couple. Just a couple. They don't realize how much a couple would turn this PR nightmare into a PR win. I'm talking about like a serious win. You take one
You
of
mean
them.
for the people?
Yes. Yeah.
By
okay.
the people, for the people?
Listen.
No, it's about the corporations because corporations are people.
Let's talk about this.
It's the lobbyists.
Let's just say
Paying
this
for it.
right now. If the current administration nabbed Zuckerberg, Bezos, and Musk,
I kind of like Bezos.
how much goodwill would they buy right there? They could leave those companies intact. Just grab the leaders, make an example of those three.
Hey, you can't fucking shit on someone for getting successful, though.
You can't- you
Only
couldn't-
reason I
The fuck I can't because the fucking means of getting successful are goddamn predatory.
You don't get
I
$1
understand.
billion.
I understand, and you don't get that high without fucking having skeletons in your closet.
$1 billion.
I'm well the fuck aware.
Hundreds of million, maybe. This is what I'm talking
You have
about.
to fuck over a lot of people to get that much
It's
money.
it's the level of greed. It's the level of greed. So look, you guys won. You're cool, but hey, we're gonna take you guys down. How much goodwill would they buy with that? They would
I'm
buy
gonna
a lot.
remind you that you're still human. Ooh, what if we brought back? Never mind.
Guillotines?
They
I was
could-
gonna say public executions, right?
Just-
But I don't want to sound too much like that JJ Longhorn guy that wrote that song about hanging people, but he's also talking about sundown towns. So it really meant hanging black people again. You guys don't hear? You guys didn't hear that
No,
one?
Jesus.
no.
He did that one with this MAGA rapper.
No.
Oh, dude, it was.
I did hear Roseanne was on her MAGA rapper song too. So that
It's a
was something.
fucking. It's a real corker, guys.
A real corker.
It's a real.
It's a real
Yeah, I
corker.
think the song is called "Hang 'Em High," and he's talking about sundown towns and shit. There you go. I see your hands on the keyboard.
Social media was a goddamn mistake. No, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm keeping.
Unintended
Around the world today.
I'm
Or is
keeping.
it working exactly as intended?
I'm keeping with the theme here. If you took 3 of them and you took their shit, you could just take 100 million and you distributed that to the people. How much of a PR win would they nab with that? Then you'd have to be like, okay, well, you know what? He's an awful person, but look what he
sadly, 100
did.
million ain't gonna get you shit. Remember during the government
Millions dropping
shutdown,
the fucking bucket.
when Elon was like, "Oh, I'll pay part of the military, 100 million out of my own pocket to fund them," and you're like, "Well, first of all, you're not gonna be able to fund everyone in the military. 2, taking private payment from anybody outside of DFAS, the government fucking finance system, now puts you in their pocket.
Okay,
Now
all right.
you owe them something. They don't just give
Listen.
and let it go.
We're still talking about hundreds of billions. Forget it. Let's take all of it. Let's take all of it between the 2 or 3 of them and put it towards the deficient, right?
Eat the rich.
they-
Like that Aerosmith album.
that would buy so much goodwill from everybody that it would make him not look like so much of a fucking incompetent asshole. It would definitely turn the tide.
Can we put Rogan on that list?
That's enough money to literally solve homelessness in the United States. It's enough money to make sure everybody's fed, and that's enough money to fucking take.
We
care of-
already have the resources to do that if we wanted.
Well, if we stop spending so much money on the fucking military, but we don't want to talk about that.
I'm still talking about the buying goodwill though, because he could skim a bill in his pocket, do all of that shit, and if he actually did it, people would still love him for it. I mean, we're in this stage right now.
Are we talking about Trump?
I'm talking about just government, okay? I'm not going to say anybody in
Or
particular.
you say him as if it's like a
them.
person.
Let's say them,
The
okay?
man.
Them.
We'll just say the man.
I'm saying them. Do you know how much
How do you
good
get the rich to eat themselves?
I'm
Uh,
because
you make them look like little kids.
one rich person wants to rule them all. So if they're really smart,
Drew's face.
That was just a lot, man. And here's the deal, bro. You're probably not wrong. That's the fucked up part.
Not wrong.
It's the fucking dark reality of the world we live in, dude. Our fucking every bit of this land that we own is canvassed and fucking and is an invisible layer of blood. And it started with your people, Jay.
oh, thanks.
My-
Appreciate that.
Well, did it not when we slaughtered all of you guys, essentially completing a genocide?
It started with me. You're part of
It's all
it.
your
God
fault.
damn it,
I'm
Brandon.
part of it too. Look, I
God
get it.
damn it.
My family's complicit, I'm sure.
But here's the thing: my family,
I'm on both sides. It
especially my Hispanic side and my Mexican side, and Native American has been here since before the Polk days, before the invasion of Mexico and fucking. So I don't know, man.
I don't think we have a solution for it. We're throwing out hypothetical suggestions, but again, right here, what the fuck? None of it. Nobody we
We're
know
nobody.
is even in the remote orbit of even being able to do that. Even if you could do that, nobody would do that. So
No, even if you had $1 million, it ain't gonna do nothing. You still couldn't do a fucking thing.
it's not cool anymore. You have to have at least 10 million to 20 million to go fuck off everybody. And if you want to run for president, you need billion.
Billions, yeah.
So, I forget which comedian it was. They said put the cap at like 999 million. 999 million. You don't need any more than that. What would you even fucking do with
But
it?
who are you and who are we to say what people can cap out at?
No.
Where's
You-
the freedom in that?
In terms of societal fucking benefits, you didn't get there honestly. I don't give a fuck who you are. You did not get there honestly. Two, you're not. If you're making that kind of money and you're not doing something philanthropic with it, there's something like sociopathically wrong with you.
But people just everything will be philanthropic though. That's the thing is even if you're the shittiest person on the world, you're still gonna have something that makes you look good. Fucking Hitler created Volkswagen and the Autobahn.
That doesn't make anybody look good. Volkswagen.
I don't give a fuck. They still drive. You know what they were intended for was for the availability for the average Joe and their family to be able to have the ability to drive.
Yeah, it's
So they were
the-
made cheap, small, tiny little
Volkswagen.
cars.
I thought they
They
were
created the
made
Autobahn.
for driving faster to make s'mores.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
No,
not.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Oh fuck! That's
Not as sorry as you should be.
So what do we do? Do we pontificate here upon the negative of the world we live in?
No, but listen, I think everybody realizes how we didn't used to pay attention to politics. We didn't have to, and nowadays there's things where it's like it feels like your life depends on it because there's so much fucked up shit going on that you can't not, and it's overwhelming. Is it supposed to be or not supposed to be? I don't know, but also it's like, hey, everybody's questioning and asking things that they either never did before, or you're in the situation where it's like, we had lockdowns 2 days in a row. It's a problem. There's a problem.
And now my kids can't go to school tomorrow.
That's a problem.
Which means you can't go to work.
No, I can go to work.
Well,
'Cause my wife stays home.
Average-
She works from home.
So if she wasn't there, you would have to be staying home.
yeah.
One of us would have to stay. Yeah, we yeah.
So I mean, it still is a problem.
Which
regardless.
that's not even the tragedy. I mean, I don't even register that because that part is whatever. If my kids need me to stay home, whatever, I'll stay home. Like, yeah. And that's
If
another
you're like-
weird thing is that like I have this weird apathy where I don't give a shit. Like if I miss a day of work, it doesn't bother me.
You shouldn't.
I'm not that invested in it. But I don't get why people like, oh, I went 12 years. I didn't take a single day off. Well,
up, dude.
congratulations, you fucking idiot.
Exactly.
You fucking moron. You self-denying fucking idiot. You fucking, dude, you don't get the point of life, that you don't understand life then. I fucking hate people like that. My kids never missed a day of school. Well, good job, asshole. I'm sure they don't fucking talk to you either. Fucking dumb fuck with your stupid antiquated nonsense.
I
My balls are bigger than yours.
I literally had somebody in conversation. I'm not going to name names here, but it was at my work while we were waiting around for something to start. Somebody came up to me and very proudly said, I never missed a day in school. And somebody took a sick day and they got the same award as me because they were there, but they had to leave later on. And I was really upset that they got the same award that I did because I never missed a day.
Aim higher. You fucking moron.
I was like, I
Find
don't
value in something that matters.
I don't think that's something to be proud of, but they were
Here's the
proud of
dude.
that.
If you're a fucking scientist, a magistrate, somebody of severe importance, I could understand why attendance would be good for you. But I went to, oh my fucking God, here we go.
99%
I
of
went-
people are not that. They're
I know,
not
and
that.
I got sent to a class in January, because since taking over as manager, I get to go to these management courses and stuff like that. And there was this other one that popped up, the importance of attendance and shit like that. And my boss was like, hey, will you go to this one at my place? It was a Chamber of Commerce event. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. And I get in there and everyone's like, well, I work for P&G. And believe it or not, we have fucking daycare so our people can work on the weekends and they can just bring their kids in and they can just go do their job. It's like, you don't give a fuck about that for filling their pockets and making sure that they have a decent living. They're making enough money. You give a fuck so your product can get out on time, so your CEO can be happy with how much fucking money he or she is making. Like, you're a fucking moron. You're a tool. You're a big, giant piece of shit. If you think that you fucking not missing the day is so fucking important to your job because the second you die, you're going to be replaced within 2 weeks. You fucking morons who put so much value. And the fucked up thing is, there's a Chamber of Commerce event too, right? So these fucking idiots, it's all for show. You know, it's all bullshit. Oh, well, hey, my kids didn't miss a single day of school. I wouldn't give them the excuse. You have a dental appointment at 1 o'clock. Guess what? You're back in class at fucking 2:30. Like, great.
The bus lets us.
Great.
The bus comes at 2.
Maybe I'll get a math test in the fucking process too. You fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. I just feed my kids saltine crackers and water and fucking off we go. Happiest family on the planet. They don't need a vacation, man. Fuck, they're just happy doing everything I fucking tell them. Fucking
I'm
idiot.
loving how he's weaving in and out of John C. Riley on some.
he sounds a little.
Dude,
He
it
sounds a little
fucking
like a
pisses me
Muppet.
off. It just pisses me because these people are Muppets. Fucking hand up their ass by their fucking owners. Fucking working their goddamn mouths. It's fucking horseshit. This is what if you fucking put who you are as your fucking, as whatever it is that drives you to be the person you are, if you're not a fucking celebrity, scientist, someone that's actually out there affecting the fucking community, then who gives a fuck? Fucking, guess what? Gary in fucking stall 4 has never missed a day in the 6 months he's worked here. Yeah, he's fucking got pancreatic cancer from all the fucking Red Bull he's drinking to stay awake to do the job, but god damn it, he's dependable. The fuck?
That's what
Fuck
they'll.
this
That's
guy.
what they'll put.
We need this fucking rant to put somewhere.
That's
Fuck
that's.
this system, dude. Fuck them. Greedy motherfuckers, dude. Hey man, we'll reward your ass if you fucking pull fit. You pulled 50 hours a week this week. We're so proud of you. Guess what? Extra $130 in your paycheck. Suck my fucking cock. Like, dude, who like
No, that's pre-taxes. So after you do your taxes,
you get $70.
you get 40.
$70. I hope my kids didn't hear that.
Oh, I guarantee you, somebody heard something, brother. I mean,
Fucking make sure no one's out there for.
anybody watching this, do yourselves a favor. Do not raise workers, raise thinkers.
Raise fucking somebody who knows the value that you have one life, work to fucking pay for the things you love to do. I get if your brain is wired that. My wife's brain is wired that way. That woman works. She's wired to work. She loves the shit, but she works in the field she loves, and she puts everything into it. That's how her dad was. His work was his life because that's what he was very good at, and he took pride in that. But that's just the way he was wired. But don't expect the rest of us to be wired that way. I can't keep a fucking thought for more than 5 seconds. You guys know this. So you expect me to sit at my fucking desk all the way droning away for you? Go fuck yourself. I got...
Foot's doing this business here. Man.
Dude, I know. I'm not... Fucking, I will, but fucking... I'm going to do my job. But...
The job is merely a means to support your lifestyle. It is not your lifestyle.
Unless you are in a career field where you know that there's a chain for like a road to advancement, and you know you got to work your ass off. I can respect it. I respect the fuck out of it. I did it. I did it in the Army. I loved it. I loved that job. I loved working hard for it. But this fucking shit with P&G, like, you make fucking body wash. Body wash that's going to give half the fucking population cancer.
Yay, microplastics.
You're gonna fucking, yeah, that's right. You're gonna clog their fucking armpits, right? So now they can't perspire. Like, I don't sweat for shit. You're supposed to sweat.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm live too.
You're supposed to sweat, people.
And
You're
you're
not
supposed to
supposed to
go
smell
find
like.
dancing.
You're not supposed to smell like Irish Spring every moment of every day.
Dude, I smell like
I'm-
old socks and
We're letting Andy just crash out here, and it's
That's because I've had a
compelling.
rough couple weeks.
It's compelling. It is compelling, buddy. It's compelling.
dude, and he's not wrong.
He's not. No.
He's-
These are the same things that we come to the same conclusions as we talk about this. Is as we come full circle around, we've had these thoughts before. It's just
It's like, but these kids that are going on these roofs, they don't live for that.
no, of course not. But they're
They're passionate about, but they need to survive, and they're not making it any other way. So they got to try something.
And there's nothing wrong with those kids. What's wrong is the people that are manipulating them to do that shit, dangling that little fucking carrot
it's the
in front
system.
of their face,
The
saying that
system.
if you don't make sales, you're not getting paid.
And everybody wants to
I'm
be
okay with merit-based fucking bullshit too.
everybody
but-
wants to be a TikTok star, man. Everybody wants to be that fucking
Fuck all that.
superstar that makes the money, that's got the Lamborghinis and all the fucking shit, and that's their path to it, and this is what they see and what they want, and that's where it ends up.
I just want a house with no mortgage.
Yeah, that's it, man. A little bit of land to drive some fucking ATVs on, somewhere to fish, somewhere to hunt. Fucking great.
I mean, back in
Or
the
whatever
day,
you like to do.
we all wanted that. You know, we all wanted to be rock stars. We wanted to be fucking riding limos, going perform to sold out stadiums, this, that, the other thing. But ultimately, as I grew older, it's like,
Thank God that didn't happen. For a lot of reasons. Like the way they fucking own you. Those labels own your ass. That money, that's advance. You got to pay that back.
That's the
You
way
have
it
to
goes.
make that back.
That's the way the fucked up system goes. That's
make
why.
sure you own your IP. Make sure you own your IP. Jesus.
Well, maybe
Christ.
that's why our logo should be a rabbit, so we eat that fucking carrot, right? Fuck that carrot that they dangle in front of your face.
Well, I got our hashtag is good. Fuck 'em again. Okay, I know you can't see it, but that's what's been underneath us for the past 20 minutes. So you've had your
What is it?
good. Fuck 'em.
Good, fuck them. Hey, listen, at least I think we got an episode out of this one. This is our third try coming back, and
Yeah.
I think we got one.
Yeah, we might have gotten one.
This one's legit. I mean, even if we just fucking snip off that rant was.
We're not gonna snip off that
Choice.
rant. We'll leave that rant. That's the only thing that's.
no. Take snip off that rant. I mean, snip that off.
Oh, that's the
Fucking
episode.
put it short.
Put
That's-
it on the gram. Put it on the gram.
That's the
I
whole
wanna
episode
see-
right there.
And here's the deal: is I think it's controversial enough to piss people off to talk, or for them to agree, or somebody to say you're a fucking idiot and you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
But I'll tell
well-
you one thing: I've been paying into this fucking tax system since I was a child. and I've been paying Social Security since I was a child, and guess what? We're probably not even going to get it. So
We're not-
like, and again,
What have you got
great
to lose?
for Grandma Gertrude, who fucking does get it based off my fucking dime. But then, what's the retirement plan?
This is-
Aside from
that-
your own personal
That's
savings.
the question. What's the fucking plan? And the answer is, that's
Very
everybody's answer. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's why we have what 401ks. This is why we have IRAs and fucking.
Who's got that?
Not everybody has that. Not everybody has that.
No, not everybody does have it. However, you always have an option to create a savings account to throw a little bit into if you can. That should be the goal. That should be goal number one.
You're not going to be able to save enough to actually. I mean, it's beyond. At this point, it's like
Welcome to Walmart. Hey.
if you haven't saved, yeah. Most people
Listen,
are just.
man, I'm sitting here eating from a silver spoon myself, right? Because I have a retirement benefit that will follow me till I die. So, silver spoon. This is me talking from an ivory tower. But not everybody has that, and that's fucked up.
I'm gonna live with Drew when I get old.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude. So here's what you do: you cash in your Medicare, and you fucking get. First of all, you get Medicare, and then Medicaid, whatever, and then you cash that into the same old folks' home that I go to. That covers you. They exhaust the benefits, and then the state pays for you to be there. So, what
Hey,
we
then
need to
I'm
make
not
sure
paying
is that we have that plan. All we need is video games and podcast systems, and the three of us, we're fucking set. Jay, you already look like you're halfway there with the fucking.
Jesus Christ, he's
The
coming
lines.
with the fucking. Whew. I get there with the.
I got
gray.
fucking. You think I'm not? Look at that.
I
Look
got
at this.
these two dark
Gray.
stripes and the mustache left. That's all I got left.
Yeah,
with the
no
facial hair.
tooth right there. That got knocked out.
When the fuck was that happen?
All right, are we done with this piece of
Yeah,
shit?
we can end this piece of shit.
Can we end?
Yeah.
Can we end this piece of shit?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
You guys can't hear me, right? You
Yeah,
still
we
can't hear
can.
me? Can
No,
you
we
hear me
can,
now?
we've been able to hear you the whole time. That's why when you say, "Can you?" Okay, so when
Fuckers.
Oh, this is priceless. Oh.
is it anything that would be of interest to anybody outside of yourself?
Yeah. Okay. So here's one. This is
Drew.
So my question. All right, I got a question.
That was terrible.
What the fuck just happened?